Rise of the Tomb Raider, a step back from greatness. Tomb Raider 2013 is one of my most favorite games ever. Needless to say, I was excited to play the sequel. Unfortunately, they dropped the gritty tone of the original to chase Uncharted. Lara sets out to uncover a mystery her father was mocked for. This game starts out in the Serbian mountains, and the majority of the game keeps you in the snow-covered mountains. And of course there are bad guys after the same artifact you are, so you're not alone. The Tomb Raider reboot introduced a crafting system, which has been brought back, but this time feels much more in the background. You can gather items and hunt animals for materials to craft bandages and upgrade your weapons, but none of this is forced. And much like the past game, you upgrade your weapons at a campfire, which also acts as a fast travel point and a place for you to spend your skill points as you level up. Rise of the Tomb Raider feels much more linear than Tomb Raider 2013. The world doesn't really feel as connected as the original. It's for the most part a linear path you traverse with climbing axes and ropes. The game feels much more like Assassin's Creed this time around because of this. It gives Uncharted 4 a run for its money with how much climbing you actually do here, as well as the series as a whole during the few epic chase sequences, which are easily some of my favorite moments in the entire game. When you aren't climbing, there are a few openish sections you can explore, but the mistake the original made is back as well, with secrets being locked off until you progress further in the story to unlock the needed tool and come back. This is a cheap tactic to prolong gameplay hours, but more so it's frustrating and ironically discourages exploration. Why look around when 1 and 2 areas is gonna tell me to come back later? I might as well just ignore everything and run forward. This is what I ended up doing. Fortunately, Rise of the Tomb Raider is gorgeous. It's traversing the parkour sections and solving environmental puzzles old fans will be happy to see returned outside of just being secrets is a great deal of fun. And the third-person shooter combat feels decently nice. It's not Uncharted good, but it's passable. You have the option to stealth or shoot your way through most sections. You can also dodge attacks and counter. The puzzle pieces are all here for this to be a masterpiece of a game, except they're missing the centerpiece, the one thing that makes all this come together and work for Uncharted in such a beautiful way, and that's character. There's not a single well-written character in this entire game. That includes Lara. In the original, this wasn't so. The game felt so real and you felt so vulnerable, not only having to survive enemies but the environment. I cared the entire way. Here, however, you're just a girl Nathan Drake with zero personality, which ultimately makes this feel like just a generic third-person shooter experience. There was no reason to stray away from the unique gritty adventure they had going on with Tomb Raider 2013, but they did, and the feel of the game suffered for it. And I'm not sure if the story was Game of Thrones inspired, but it felt pretty copy and paste, making every turn so predictable, which isn't necessarily a bad thing if again the characters had character, but they didn't. I wasn't invested in the story at all. The PS4 20-year celebration version also comes with all the DLC. Endurance, which can be played either single or co-op, where you're tasked with surviving by eating food and gathering resources. Very fun idea, but the challenges for the trophies won't unlock unless they're in an active challenge, which if you're trophy hunting kills all reason to continue if there are no more trophy related challenges to do. There's Cold Darkness, which is a stealth zombie DLC where you have to infiltrate a research base for a chemical weapon, as well as Baba Yaga, which is a really awesome hour-and-a-half long mission about a witch that lives in the mountains with added trophies and a cool boss battle at the end. And finally Blood Ties, which allows you to explore the Croft Manor looking for notes and recordings to give an idea of the family history, as well as Nightmare Mode where you kill a bunch of zombie/demon enemies until the nightmare is over. Every time you die, the items and enemies are in different spots, so it's never the same. You can also explore the Croft Manor in VR mode, which unfortunately I didn't get to try out because I don't have a PSVR. While I do wish the characters were better written in Rise of the Tomb Raider, I still feel this is a quality experience well worth your money if you're a fan of action adventure. I give Rise of the Tomb Raider an 8.5 out of 10. If you played Rise of the Tomb Raider, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up. If you like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and tune in Monday for First Impressions where you find out what game we're playing next. Thanks for watching. This review was made possible with GameFly. If you want to try this game or any other game imaginable, you can do so for free for an entire month by using the link in the description. Free shipping, no late fees. Thanks for watching.